Good morning, Orca family. My name is Mr. Hanks, and we are in the last lesson for Unit 4, Chapter 2. And I titled this one, Stay Strong, Kings. Haha, play. And our objective for the day is to explain Huey P. Long's goals and his Share the Wealth plan once again. I also want y'all to be able to break down his Every Man a King speech. That's the main goal for the day. So our bell ringer. What was the main purpose of the Share the Wealth plan? So what was the main purpose of it? What was his main goal? Answer that. So remember, he was a huge supporter of helping the poor in Louisiana. All right, huge proponent against government and their lack of interventions for the Great Mississippi Flood. This is the. I have 3 rings. Well, 2 rings. And a little surprise if you're in class. Share the Wealth and Every Man a King. That Every Man a King is the target. And remember, the Share the Wealth, I want to keep reiterating that because I'm going to play that, and then I'm going to play the Every Man a King speech in class. So this is going to be relatively a short lesson, but I really want to put a focus on the DOK question for this lesson too. The reason why I want, like I said, the reason why I want to put this Share the Wealth is because we will be in the next chapter comparing it to the New Deal. And we're going to be drawing things from the New Deal that you feel came from the Share the Wealth program. So it's important you know the Share the Wealth program because it's a good foundation for learning the New Deal. Even though they were two different proponents. Well, it's not I'm sorry. They were 2 different tactics of how to approach government and everything and the economy. They had the same goals in mind, you could say. So good. All right. The Share the Wealth. I have an excerpt from that. We're going to go over that again real quick and fast. Take a few quick notes. And then we're going to jump to Every Man a King, which I have the link to the speech here. I'm going to click that in class. You can click that, listen to it, take your notes and everything like that on it. And once again, we are listening to what was he talking about? Not the Share the Wealth. Where is it at? It's Every Man a King. But yeah, that's going to be the speech right there. So, yeah, we'll go over it. We'll take a look at the primary source analysis for this one. And at the end, this is kind of what the surprise is going to be. We're going to construct an argument about whether the promise of Every Man a King was realistic. So, was his approach for this realistic? Like, could it be accomplished in a capitalistic society? And I'll have my students kind of do like a little mock debate against each other on this. And if they do a good job, then we'll be set and ready for our tests coming up. So not really a long lesson, just kind of reiterating main and strong points that I need y'all to know about Huey P. Long and his policies. And it all centers around this DOK question. Also during the Great Depression in the 1930s, we're seeing, look, I think this is a perfect segue into the next chapter because now we are hitting the Great Depression. So Long criticized the federal government's New Deal and established his own Share the Wealth program. So he was big time against federal government. So I just want to know what his influence was on Louisiana, if you can answer that there now. So the exit ticket for the day, why was Huey P. Long good at being a politician? To answer that, you just got to think back to the videos. You got to think back to his speeches, how he came across. Was he engaging? Was he not engaging? Tell me these things. Tell me why. But pretty much that's it. That's a short, good little lesson to wrap up Huey P. Long and everything like that. And we will come back to the Share the Wealth in the next chapter because we're going to learn about the New Deal and that's a response to the Great Depression. Other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Get ready because tomorrow is your test. Test on the 14th, 2025. Awesome. All right, I will see you guys in the next chapter, in the next video, where we're going to wrap up Unit 4. And you know what's after Unit 4? World War II, boy. It's going to be fun. All right, so yeah, remember, grow your strong minds, great hearts, live the ARC away, love yourselves, love each other, study for that test, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.